During his undergraduate years at Atlantic Union College, our honoree spent a mission year in Mexico assisting Maurice Butler's class of 1952. There he caught a glimpse of the life of a mission doctor. Upon completing medical school and a rotating internship at Washington Adventist Hospital, he was eager to serve overseas once again. This honoree became a Trans-Africa Division appointed relief physician. As such, he was on call to fill in wherever and whenever needed within the division, often on very short notice. From 1969 to 1984, he and his family moved 9 times within Africa. He served in Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Rwanda, and Kenya. In many of these locations, our honoree arrived at hospitals in times of great need and disorder. His position required him to step in and restore a sense of normalcy and functionality until a more permanent physician could be recruited to take his place. After returning to the United States, he practiced in Southern California and joined Loma Linda University as an instructor of preventative medicine. He was later recruited as a lifestyle medicine consultant in both Singapore and England. Our honoree returns to Africa on a regular basis. Today, he endeavors to protect young women in Western Kenya from dangerous cultural traditions that jeopardize their bodily health. He has produced a book illuminating the issue and telling their stories. He hopes to return to Africa as soon as it is safe to do so. And now, from the class of 1968, please welcome Dr. Bradley W. Nelson.
Thanks so much for this opportunity to thank the school, my family, God Himself for this invitation to join Him in freeing the oppressed, unbinding the bound, and helping His poorest of the poor wherever it might be in the world. It's been a wonderful journey from 1969 when we first went to Africa till now, which is the same year we went to the moon. And now here we are many years later. I must say that my wife at that time, Drew, was the mother of all goodness and was the perfect mama missionary. But none of this could have happened without her help and support. So thank you so much. Now, when we are working in Africa, we are seeing much progress. Where it used to be just people walking down the road, now there's picky motorbikes everywhere and people on their phones and calling in Uber motorcycles to get down the pathway. It's fantastic, but many things remain which are very, very difficult. And it's a great privilege to be part of the action of God's hands and God's eyes and God's mouth to speak peace, to touch, and to benefit those people. And I would invite people of my age and stage, and even younger and older, that you still have assets, you still have time, you still have energy to actually accept God's invitation to become heavily involved with the helping of His children, because time is short, and you certainly don't want to end up with huge assets when it's no longer valuable for anything. So let's strike while the iron is hot, while the world is in turmoil, and actually demonstrate love to the point where love is more important than life itself, as Christ did from the cross when He forgave His enemies that were murdering Him. And we would like to have that kind of mind of Christ, as Philippians talks about, taking the mind of Christ and finding good in even your enemies and forgiving, loving.